Hi guys, what's up? It's Jimmy Geek. So Sony is again coming up with their new bloody Sony Xperia Z3. I don't know what the hell is happening to Sony. Sony really cannot wait more than 6 months. Every 6 months Sony is releasing their bloody flagship. Basically that is the same phone. They just ducked up some new things in it. Sony, please learn from LG or Galaxy. At least LG Galaxy release their phone every 1 year, not every 6 months. So first Sony come with one of the good phone. I will say Sony Xperia Z. Okay, let's keep that aside. It was a weak phone. But let's start with Z1. Sony Xperia Z1 was released in September 2003. Within 6 months, Sony said, "We really don't like Z1. You must buy Z2. It is a true successor." At the end of the day, it was the same display. It was only increased from 5 inches to 5.2 inches. 0.2 inches display was increased. It was the same crappy 20 megapixel camera. The processor was upgraded from Snapdragon 800 to Snapdragon 801, which was only about 100 megahertz bump in speed. Basically, the Z1 have the Snapdragon 2.2 gigahertz processor, and then this one, the Z2 have the Snapdragon 801, which is 2.3 gigahertz. The Z1 have only 2 gig of RAM and Z2 have 3 gig of RAM. Basically, at the end of the day, really not improvement. They just bump 100 megahertz in processor. They just bump 0.2 to 0.2 the size of the screen in display. Nothing more. Basically, if you have Z1, why the hell you should even think of Z2? Basically, same phone. Now I don't know what the hell is going through Sony. Sony said, no, now you need Z3. Basically, I know Sony want to say within when the Galaxy 7 will release, Sony will release their Z7. If you calculate the number, every year Samsung release one Galaxy. Within 1 year, Sony released two phones. Z3, when Galaxy 6 will come, Sony will release their Z4. When Galaxy within Z5, when Galaxy 7 will come, it will release their Z6, and then Z7. I think when Galaxy 8 will come, Sony has already catch up with their 8 number Z8. I don't know what the hell is going to Sony. Why the hell you really need to release every 5 or 6 months a new phone? Z3, which is according to a leak is coming out, will only have a few bump in speed. Will only have 200 megahertz bump. Basically, it will be a new Snapdragon 801 processor, which will have 2.5 gigahertz for power. Processing speed will be the same Galaxy S5 processor. Basically, it will have the new GPU, which will be Adreno 444. Nothing special. Yeah, I know it will be a stronger graphic card, but if really I have Z1 or Z2, why the hell even I think of Z3? If I have Galaxy 1, I will think to buy Galaxy 2 or Galaxy 3. But if I really have Z1, why the hell I should buy Z2 or even Z3, the new upcoming? I really don't know what the hell is going through Sony. Sony, please try to make a solid phone. Please try to put a new camera. Your crappy 20 megapixel camera even is worse than a Lumia 928 megapixel camera. To be honest with you, most of the time Z1 or Z2 even Z3 you will shoot in 8 megapixel camera. Why? Because you don't have HDR mode in 20 megapixel camera. You don't have a 60 frame per second mode in 20 megapixel camera. You don't have the extra mode like night mode, day mode, extra bells and whistle in 20 megapixel camera. At the end of the day, you return to the old crappy 8 megapixel camera. I don't know why the hell company is screwing up with the camera. Sony, you make the one of the best camera in the world. I use Sony DSLR, which is A550. It's a middle range DSLR. I bought it 4 years back. It's the model number is Sony Alpha A550. I love Sony product. I really love. But Sony, you have one of the best technology in photography. Why the hell you are screwing up with your mobile phone? I think, do you remember, most of you guys have forgot, Sony come with a G lens which you can duck the back on the phone. Really? Why the hell you really need a lens? Learn from Nokia. Nokia built 20 solid megapixel on their Lumia 1520 or 41 megapixel on 1020 or 808 pure view. Nobody can compete with Nokia. camera technology, to be honest with you. Nobody. Even 20 megapixel camera Nokia rules. But I don't know what else Sony is thinking. Same go with the HTC 4 megapixel camera in 2014. Are you kidding me? I don't know really what is happening. LG had done a really good job with the LG G3. They have implement the optical stabilization and then the laser focus, which focus instantly. Basically, over the Samsung really have maintained their photo quality. I will say their images from their Galaxy S4 S5 look quite vivid, quite bright. I love their the end result. But at the end of the day, I will stick with my Lumia one for 20 megapixel camera, which I love it. So probably I will say, if you are thinking to save your money or wait for Z3, don't wait, buy Galaxy S5, LG G3 or Lumia 1520. Please don't wait for it. It's gonna be the same crappy Z1 or Z2. Sony, please stop this number game. Please don't come out every 5 or 6 months with your Z1, Z2, Z3. I'm really tired of it. Subscribe to my channel. If you hate me, just hate me. If you like me, just like me. What do you think of Z3? Are you excited for Z3? Or which phone are you using? Please leave your comment. And why you are not using the window phone? Leave your comment below. Subscribe to my channel. Bye, Nara.